age limit. But let a lame spit it, say it ain't the same when Melly Mel did it. I get it, this is grown man business. A young man sport, but no, this ain't tennis. I ain't going back and forth with no critic. They talk it, I live it. Them trenches, I'm in it. No gimmicks, I don't need a cosign. They wanna ride a nigga coattails, that's fine. See, I'm one of a kind. They don't make those. Better get the pesos. Wrist with the face froze. I ain't with them a-hoes. I can spot a plain clothes from a mile away. You can put the smile away. 50 years of hip hop, this a holiday. Far from finished, still got a lot to say.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, yo, welcome to this practice version of Raising the 80s. I just wanted to see how this was going to go once we started going live. And I got a guest in the studio with me today, Divine Styles. What's up, Divine Styles?
What's up? What's up? Hey, y'all. Hey.
And folks, if y'all don't know who Divine Styles is a poet. And I'm going to throw in MC because she is actually featured on The Factory with me that is out right now. And I just wanted to get your emotions and feelings on about getting back in the booth again. How did you feel about being back in the booth? I know you used to rap, right? You used to rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many moons ago.
And now the poetry thing, and you're doing the poetry thing, and you're on the scene. What do you think the difference is?
I feel like the main difference between being a hip hop artist and a poetic artist is the constraints of the music. For me, the music kind of constricts my flow. The flow in my head is how I want the flow of my pieces to come out, and sometimes the music or the melody of the song or the music is constricting to me.
Okay, so you would rather do poetry because of the music and you not being able to deliver the poem. What, how you hear it in your head or the way you feel it should be said? Like,
A little bit of both. How it sounds in my head and how I want it to come across to the listener's ear.
all right, so let me ask you this. Do you think that the ionic pentameter in poetry is different from rap?
No, not really.
So, because the reason why I'm asking, because I want to know what is constricting you, what is stopping you, like whether everybody has a rhythmic pattern in their voice, right?
Yes.
So when you're doing your poetry and you're putting it to an instrumentation, or like an instrumental or a beat, right? Do you change the rhythmic pattern in your vocal to the beat, or do you?
Well, because my background is hip hop, like I've learned the scales and the 4 count and all of that stuff. When I hear music, I innately go to the 4 count when my poetry isn't on a 4 count measure.
Okay.
So I find myself when the music is on trying to fit my lyrics of my poetry into that 4 count. So for me, it's restricting. There are artists who can do it, but the way my mind is set up, I automatically go back to the teaching of the 4 count, the bars, and it's a little more free flowing as a poet.
So, I mean, with the 4 count, right? Within that beat, you have the 4, the 8, the 16, right? And you can put where I'm trying to figure out where is the restriction.
So
did you want to go slower?
A lot of my pieces are my rhythm is slower. I base a lot of my pieces off of the tone of my voice. So a lot of the times the music kind of drowns out the tone of my voice. So I can't hear myself. That's number one. Number two, I feel like the music, depending on the piece I do, it takes away from uh, the tone of my voice. So my pieces, I need to be very hypnotic, and sometimes the music takes away from that. So my voice is meant to like hypnotize you. So if you're too busy listening to the actual tone and the beat of the music and not listening to the tone and the beat of my voice, then it takes away from uh the purpose of my piece. Um, I've been studying a lot of psychology and the sound of your voice being very hypnotic. So I'm more into the science of my poetry sometimes, and it's meant to hypnotize you. My pieces are meant for you to listen to the sound of my voice and take you to another place.
So you're using like the sonar aspect of your vocals, kind of like a dolphin.
Kind of like a dolphin. We can say that.
So would you consider yourself a siren?
I definitely would. I actually have a piece called The Siren Song. I would definitely consider myself a siren. It's not just words that cast spells. It's
The melodic.
exactly. It's the melody. It's the melodic tone of my voice that captures people and it puts them under a spell. So, I am known to be something of a siren in poetry.
Do you think that the folks would appreciate a little taste, maybe a little something that you can give them if you got something that you can give to people?
Do I have something? Let's see. I have a couple pieces I've been working on. I'm like working on an album. So you guys will be able to get the full aspect of what I'm saying if you cop the album. It should be coming out.
So you're not going to give them the whole piece right now. You're just going to give them some of it and just let them get the gist. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's them get them a little taste.
I want to be your eclipse, rare and beautiful and so hard to miss. Only seen by those pure of heart, so confident, full of light, but strong enough to endure the dark. Always so contradictory. I crave your untamed intimacy. Keep your spirit at peace. Your smile is a mystery. Claiming my heart would be your victory. I wonder how long it'll take. See, I yearn for your touch. My skin set ablaze, patiently awaiting the sound of your voice in my ear, oceans deep, and reassuring me that I won't drown. That's enough.
Okay. I mean, I think that was a very deep. I mean, you went very eccentric on that piece. It was erotic, a little erotic, eccentric. How did you feel writing it? How about that?
A lot of my pieces are very sensual. I'm known as an erotic artist, erotic poet. A lot of my pieces are very sexual, very sensual. They're meant to kind of envelop you in that sense of sensuality. Hopefully, when the listener is in the middle of listening, they get that feeling that I feel, like a sexy, mysterious. Writing that piece, I was yearning for something.
So let me ask you this: when you combine all of your poetry, say if you was to put it all in a book, right, and you have pieces from here and there, and you combine it. What would be the overall message that you want to get across?
I feel like the overall message I would want to get across, I believe the overall message that hopefully I would be getting across to people is that we are a kaleidoscope of emotions. Um, Life is a roller coaster, and at any moment, especially as a woman, um, we are allowed to feel all those emotions.
So why do you emphasize the woman aspect of it? Like,
Be-
isn't it all one?
I emphasize the woman aspect because we are known to be emotional creatures. And
I think when and I'm sorry if I just cut you off.
we've discussed this, but continue.
I've discussed this with plenty of people.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
habit
sure.
of mine.
Hmm.
Um, that is a very cliche statement
I
as far
believe so. It
as,
is. I believe it
yeah, like
is.
people saying women are emotional, and men aren't emotional. Men are.
Not that men are not
So to
emotional.
say that women are emotional beings is to say that men are either not allowed to be or are not.
That is your assumption.
I'm not assuming anything. It's
That's
kind
what
of.
it sounds like because I never said
I
anything
didn't
about.
say you said anything. I
Oh,
said saying period. I'm not saying, so I'm not assuming anything. I'm not assuming that you feel as though it is.
okay.
I'm not
I
trying to
got
put
you.
any words in your mouth.
I appreciate it.
What I'm saying is when someone uh, targets women to say that they are emotional beings in this cliche statement, right? What is the contrast?
That we are mean and
No. I mean, what is the measuring stick to say that women are emotional beings? As far as what is it being contrast to? It would have to be men, right?
I assume so.
So I'm not assuming.
I mean, I've always wanted to know who they are. So,
What you mean they?
they said,
I think it means popular consensus. When
okay,
people
so
say they,
that's what
I
we're
think
talking
they're.
about. Popular consensus.
But now I'm assuming that they are referring to popular consensus. So what I'm saying is like, if you're going to say women are known to be emotional beings, that would have to be in contrast to something, right? And so that would mean if women are considered emotional beings, is is their counterpart considered not to be?
I would assume that's how they feel.
Okay. So again, my point is to be like, so targeting, like, because to me it seems like
You want me to
you're targeting women.
I'm not targeting women. You want me to encompass all people.
No, I don't want you to do anything. I want you to
Okay.
do. I
Okay,
want
well,
you
that's what
to
I did, and
be and do and get your message across to who you want to get your message across to. But I'm just trying to get a
honestly,
good picture so that the listeners can understand. Like maybe some of your poetry is not for men. Maybe some of your poetry is geared towards men. But sirens are usually geared towards sailors. So it's kind of.
mm, so my poetry is geared towards women and men. They both interpret it in different ways. I've been told by women that my poetry gives them more of a sense of individuality. It gives them more of a sense of power. They find themselves thinking more about their sexuality and who they are in particular as it pertains to society. And then I have men that tell me that my pieces are very sensual, that they've never taken the sexual aspect of a woman and thought of it in the way I bring it to life. They're turned on, of course. So I get good reviews from men and women, and
So
they
that was my next
both have
question.
different aspects.
Are men more aroused by your poetry, and women are more intrigued to be empowered, would you say?
Women are I get a lot of arousal from women also, actually. Um, so it's my pieces, my erotic pieces are meant to arouse you. They're very sensual, they're very sexual, and it empowers me to say them um, for people because I want you to get whatever you feel as though you need to get out of my pieces. I wrote them for a specific reason that pertains to me. But if you connect with them on a different level for a different reason, I am extremely honored and appreciated that you do.
Word. I know there's a couple of pieces I've seen you do, the slow, quick,
That is
and that's a
a
popular.
that is not even that is the that is my I don't know how to put it. That's the one. That
What you
is
mean the
that's the
one?
one. Like wherever I go, that's the piece.
That everybody wants you to do.
Everyone wants me to do it. Everyone loves it. It is my most melodic piece. It is my most popular piece. It is, and I do it two different ways. So, um, just depends on the mood I'm in, how you gonna get it. If you gonna get it rough or you gonna get it soft.
All right, so what I want to do right now, because like I said, there's two sides to Divine Styles. She has her hip hop side and she has her poetry side, and I was able to get both on my new album, The Factory. Huh? I think the hip hop side was because I got to watch her create her verse for that and everything, but she also put some poetry on a song that I had already did and kind of added a whole new flavor to it for the album, which was very unexpected. And I'm gonna let y'all get a brief taste of that right now. The name of the song is called "Don't Want to Give Up." It's on The Factory, which the pre-order of the album is available right now, and you can check that out. So we're gonna get into that, and y'all can leave your comments.
I don't wanna give up. I don't wanna give up. I don't wanna give up.
Hello, baby, you I'm never ignoring. My worlds be hectic, and you the calm I'm avoiding. The way you move in these streets, you really think you can keep this heart soaring?
You can see the end from the beginning. When no one is pretending, you just try and protect the feelings from the pain you might have felt before. Never wanna feel again, so you gotta shut the door just so you can heal again. Yeah, we all been on that merry-go. Back into the pool, don't wanna play the fool, but here we go. Different lover, same scenario. Being right is all you got left, but fit the stereotype. It ain't nothing like it used to be, and I ain't like this usually. It's just something that you do to me. Hypnotized by your eyes, lips, and thighs. Believe in true lies when you telling me I'm the only guy. Wishing you good morning, but what's more important? Response time or sending the text that you ignoring. It ain't what you want, sometimes it's how it gotta be. I believe love's promise, but promise you'll never lie to me.
You make it hard to say no, and it's only your dismay. Sometimes feels like a cliche. You got all the good vibes, yeah, you make me wanna stay. All my past trauma ignites fear. Wanna run, I should share. Sit on my love, it's a chair. Gotta stay focused. Not giving you the time you deserve, see that wouldn't be fair.
Pure intentions and wedded visions of you and I. A face regret if we just never try. See the future through the window of your soul. False evidence appearing real, can't let it take control of the situation, so I'm being patient. I know you tired of waiting and dating guys is faking like they something that they really not, or finding love only to find out that it's really not. A race against the clock. You need someone on your tight time. Smoke cigars and sipping red wine. Compatibility that's hard to find. I get it, easy to see I'm different. You need someone with vision, not just sex intentions. On the first or a later date, at your convenience like a paper plate. Seen players make players wait. I ain't about games or the pain. Wondering if you thinking the same.
And I'm loving your energy. Chakra aligned, perfect synergy. Hard to believe you're this into me. You just want to get into me. I want more than sex. Baby, I crave untamed intimacy. I keep my feelings closed off. Give too much, too fast. I want a union built to last. Fragile with my heart, and I shouldn't have to ask. I don't wanna give up. 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 I don't wanna give up.
Get a game of age limit, but let a lame spit it, say it ain't the same when Melly Mel did it. I get it, this is grown man business, a young man sport, but no, this ain't tennis. I ain't going back and forth with no critic. They talk it, I live it, them trenches, I'm in it. No gimmicks, I don't need a cosign. They wanna ride a nigga coattails, that's fine. See, I'm one of a kind, they don't make those. Back to get the pesos, wrist with the face froze. I ain't with them baby hoes, I can spot a plain clothes from a mile away. You can put the smile away. 50 years of hip hop, this a holiday. Far from finished, still got a lot to say.
All right, we back. Raised in the 80s, man. Y'all already know what it is. That was Don't Wanna Give Up off of the album The Factory featuring Divine, the poetry of Divine Styles. And y'all gonna have to get the album to hear her rap. That's gonna be the surprise factor right there.
The rapping.
The rapping. You're not with the rapping, huh?
I'm with the rapping. I don't know.
What?
I listening to myself rhyme and listening to myself do poetry is just a totally different.
Do two different things.
It do two different things to me, basically. Like.
So how did you feel about when you? Listen, we was all in the studio, right? Nobody said, "Hey, write a verse for this." You just came up with the verse.
I know, but then it was like I had it, and then I feel like I could have did better. It's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I could have did better. Everyone's gonna be that worst critic. It was hot.
Right, everybody's gonna be that own worst critic.
And then I don't like the way my voice sounds. I feel like I sound like a little kid when I rap.
You think you sound grown when you do poetry?
I do. I sound extra grown when I do poetry.
Okay.
It's like my voice is totally different.
Yeah, I mean, you give off different vibes for different people. Gonna give off different vibes for different aspects of their emotions and how they feeling at that time, right?
Facts.
All right. Hey, listen, we just wanted to run through a practice version of Raised in the 80s that will be airing probably the 14th. Yeah. The 14th. Make sure y'all tune back in. If y'all like what y'all checked out, listen, support the cause. Y'all already know you can pre-order The Factory with the Mankode.
Dope album.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You can pre-order The Factory and get the Mankode hoodie and hat. Right. The link is in the bio on my Facebook. It's also on my Instagram. That's Montana_3LAK.official on Instagram. You want to give them your social media?
My IG handle is Divine Styles, DE_VI, as in Victor, INE.styles with a Z. That's all y'all need. Right.
So. And for the ladies, y'all know we got Code World because you got to know her code to enter her world, right? And we're all the product, and this is what the barcode stands for. Like your abilities, your ingenuity. That's all the product. That's what we're pushing. Your intelligence. That's part of the product. Get the album. So you can get the full understanding of what's being created here. You heard?
Cop a hat. Can I get my hat? I paid for a hat.
I got you. You got the Cold World hat.
I got the Cold World hoodies.
I need
my hat.
I got the hat for you. You know, we got the hats. We're going to have them on display right here on Raised in the 80s. So y'all just stay tuned.
In that sweatsuit.
Yeah, we got the coat. Jacket. Yeah, the bomber jacket. And then, it's going to be, listen, we got a lot for y'all 2024. Y'all just stay tuned, man. And we're going to let y'all go ahead, get out of here, get back to your Saturday. It's cold outside. You're probably cuddled up doing something you're probably not supposed to be doing, but whatever. We're going to go ahead, get out of here, get out of your way, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday.
Age limit, but let a lane spit it, say it ain't the same when Melly Mel did it. I get it, this is grown man business, a young man sport, but no, this ain't tennis. I ain't going back and forth with no critic. They talk it, I live it, them trenches, I'm in it. No gimmicks, I don't need a cosign. They wanna ride a nigga coattails, that's fine. See, I'm one of a kind, they don't make those. Better get the pesos, wrist with the face froze. I ain't with them a-hoes, I can spot a plain clothes from a mile away. You can put the smile away. 50 years of hip hop, this a holiday. Far from finished, still got